Most people think more sets equals more muscle, but that's not how it works. There is a sweet spot where you build the most muscle with the least time. And if you go past it, you're just wasting effort. In this video, I'll show you exactly how many sets you should be doing per muscle, where most people go wrong, and how to find your personal sweet spot. Volume is one of the main drivers of muscle growth, but only up to a point. The study by Brad Schoenfeld et al. Found that muscle growth increased as weekly sets increased, less than 5 sets producing the least growth, 5 to 9 sets producing moderate growth, and 10 plus sets producing the most. So yes, more sets do mean more growth at first. But here's where people mess this up. A larger meta-analysis by Basvel grouped training into low volume, under 12 sets, moderate, 12 to 20 sets, and high, 20 plus sets. And what they found was huge. There was no meaningful difference in muscle growth between moderate and high volumes, meaning once you get into that 12 to 20 set range, adding more doesn't really help. So more sets equals more stimulus, but only up to a certain point. After that, you're just spinning your wheels. Now here's the part most people care about. What's the minimum you need to grow? Because let's be real, 20 sets per muscle per week takes a lot of time. For most people, growth really starts to take off around 8 to 10 hard sets per muscle per week. That's your baseline. And the best part is, it's actually pretty easy to hit. For example, you do 4 to 5 sets for chest, mid delts and triceps on Monday, 4 to 5 sets for back and biceps Tuesday, 4 to 5 sets for quads, glutes, and hamstrings on Wednesday, and repeat this split later in the week. That alone puts you right in the growth range. Only training 5 days a week? No problem. Just combine upper body on one day and shift your leg day forward, and you'll still land right in that 8 to 10 set range. Now, one thing to understand, not all sets are created equal. Compound exercises like the bench press train multiple muscles at once. Your chest is doing most of the work, but your triceps are helping. So yes, compounds can count toward multiple muscle groups, but I recommend slightly undercounting them just to be safe. For example, even if you bench, and still aim for 8 to 10 direct tricep sets per week. If you're tight on time, you can count those secondary muscles as about half a set. But don't rely on that too heavily. Now this is where things get more personalized, because it's not just about how much you can do, but how much you can recover from. This is called your maximum recoverable volume. And for most people, it's going to land somewhere around 10 to 12 hard sets per muscle per week, not 20. Because think about it, if you only got 45 minutes to train, you're not realistically hitting 20 quality sets per muscle. Your ideal volume depends on a few key things: sleep, nutrition, exercise selection, and how close you're training to failure. If your sleep is off, your energy tanks. Training from 7 to 9 hours of sleep will give you a distinct advantage over training from just 4 to 5 hours of sleep, even if you caffeinate like I do. If your nutrition isn't dialed in, your recovery suffers. You need plenty of protein for muscle growth, carbs for energy, enough fats for hormone production, and the right amount of calories to maximize the process. Your body won't have the fuel it needs to proceed and change for the better. If your exercises are super fatiguing, that adds up fast. Too much fatigue will affect your recovery. There's only so much your body can sustain long term. I talked about this more in depth in my previous video, link in the description below. If you're constantly training to failure, you're going to burn out. Finding the appropriate stimulus while managing fatigue is a key to success. When those are in check, you can handle more. When they're not, you need less. And most people fall right in that 10 to 12 set range. So here's the big takeaway. Muscle growth increases as you do more sets, but it's not a straight line. It's a curve. Around 10 sets per muscle per week gets you most of your results. You can push up to around 16 to 20 sets, but after that, the return drops off hard. So if you keep adding more, you're not building more muscle. You're just adding fatigue. And that's where people start wasting time. And honestly, this is exactly why I've been building my training around this idea. Getting the maximum results with the minimum amount of time and junk volume. So now you know how much volume you should be doing, but what happens if you go over that? In the next video, I'll break down why more volume can actually slow your progress, and how it quietly wrecks your recovery without you even realizing it. If you found this video helpful, click like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.